Donnarumma is leaving PSG. Manchester City transfer updates, Chelsea and Xavi Simons. Get all of this in this video detailedly. And if this is the first time you are coming across my YouTube channel, I will appreciate if you can clearly watch the video till the end and tell me what you think about all these transfer updates. Let's jump into it. Is Donnarumma going to be with PSG again this season? That is the question that no one can answer at this point in time. Even Fabrizio Romano said it is not yet clear if Donnarumma is going to stay with PSG or he will leave this summer, right? Let me start from zero. Donnarumma is left with just 1 year contract with PSG. Now, PSG is having a Super Cup game against Tottenham on Wednesday, and they have traveled without their goalkeeper, Donnarumma. They already signed a replacement, Lucas Chevalier from Lille, which is as a clear indication that the chapter of Donnarumma with PSG is off. The chapter is over for Donnarumma with PSG, and the guy wants to leave the club. And one question many people are also asking is, why is Donnarumma leaving PSG? Why is Donnarumma leaving PSG? And at this point in time, I cannot pretend to you there is no source that can answer that question apart from Donnarumma and PSG. There is no information outside that clearly says why he wants to leave the club. We don't know if PSG is the one that wants to part ways with him, or Donnarumma is the one that wants to leave, or if it is that he decided not to extend his contract and PSG decided to part ways with him this summer because he is just left with 1 year in his contract. June 2026 is the final month of his current contract with PSG. That is the only thing that we know at this point in time. But for now, guys, let us just stay tuned because there are many clubs, there are many Premier League clubs that are interested in signing Donnarumma. Chelsea is interested in signing Donnarumma. We all saw it before the Club World Cup. Chelsea wanted to sign a goalkeeper. Arsenal, no, I don't think Arsenal is interested in goalkeeper. Manchester United is also interested in signing a goalkeeper. You see how difficult the thing is. So I cannot confirm anything. I want to keep Donnarumma deal aside. Take a look at Manchester City. Discovered that later today in the afternoon, 3 names were mentioned. That of Jack Grealish, Savinho, and James McAtee. Now, when I start with Jack Grealish is set to join Everton. He carried out his medicals today, and him joining Everton is going to be on loan with a buy clause of £50 million. So let us just wait and see how things goes ahead. But Jack Grealish is going to spend the whole of 2025-2026 football season with Everton. The guy wants to get some minutes because this is the season, the final season before the World Cup 2026. And many players are going to see if they can give their best and be called up for the World Cup 2026. So Jack Grealish from Everton, from Manchester City to Everton is a done deal, and it is a loan deal, 1 year loan deal for Jack Grealish to Everton. And now, when we take a look at the other names, Savinho is also set to leave Manchester City. His release clause is approximated to be around £70 million as per Fabrizio Romano. Like I said, guys, Savinho is not having any issues with Manchester City. Savinho is not having any issues with Pep Guardiola. He just wants to try a new chapter. I said something like, this is the final season before the World Cup, and many of these players want to feed themselves in situations where they'll have enough playing time. Remember, Savinho also knows his talent. He knows what he's capable of doing. And with Manchester City, he just discovered that he is not being considered as one of their top players. And so he decided to leave. He have come to personal terms already with Tottenham, and the only problem is at the level of club-to-club discussions. James McAtee is also another player set to leave Manchester City to Nottingham Forest. The deal is almost getting to an end for him to be a done deal. So Jack Grealish is leaving Manchester City. Like Jack Grealish left Manchester City already. Savinho is also set to leave Manchester City already. He also set to leave Manchester City, sorry. And James McAtee is also set to leave Manchester City. And with all these players leaving, you discover that Manchester City will need to go back to the transfer market to get their replacement. And the name, and the big name up now, is that of Rodrygo. Remember, even last season, many of us outside were like, Manchester City is interested in signing Rodrygo from Real Madrid, but signing Rodrygo from Real Madrid is going to be a difficult thing. I cannot pretend. It is going to be a difficult task for Manchester City because Rodrygo wants to stay with Real Madrid. Rodrygo only wants to try again with Real Madrid, but at this point in time, Real Madrid made it clear to him, if you want to leave the club, we can open the door for you to leave. If you want to stay, we can keep you. And it is the same thing with Manchester City. Manchester City at the same time is not having problems with Savinho because Savinho decided to leave. It is not because he's having problems with the coach or the staff, anybody. No, he's not having problems with anyone. And Manchester City is a club where they want to work and stay with players that are happy. So if you are with Manchester City and you decide to leave, they will open the door for you to leave. And it is the same case with Real Madrid. Real Madrid have informed Rodrygo if he wants to stay, they can keep him. But if he wants to leave, they can open the door for him to leave also. So the other names down there, there is Xavi Simons that other people are also suggesting to Manchester City. There is Rafael Lao that other people are suggesting to Manchester City. There is also Bakola who plays for PSG. People are suggesting to Manchester City. All of these names are just rumors, but the top target that I know that Manchester City can target this summer is Rodrygo. But for now, let us just stay tuned because many things are still going to happen. And when you take a look at Chelsea, also discover that Chelsea and Xavi Simons discussions are still ongoing. But Chelsea's main target before getting to get Xavi Simons is to part ways with Christopher Nkunku, Nicolas Jackson. These two guys, and even Raheem Sterling, these three names are supposed to be out of Chelsea before they can progress with that of Xavi Simons and Garnacho. Remember, Chelsea wants to sign Garnacho and Xavi Simons again, but the deals are still going to happen. But because they have opened the door for Christopher Nkunku to leave, they have opened the door for Nicolas Jackson to leave, they have opened the door for Raheem Sterling also to leave. So in the next hours, many things are still going to happen. But before that, guys, 20 days are left. That is 3 weeks from now until the summer transfer window will be closed. And this is when you guys are going to see the importance of this summer transfer window. This is the period where you guys are going to see clubs actively signing players. But for now, Chelsea and Garnacho are nothing. Sorry, Chelsea is still in talks to sign Garnacho, still in talks to sign Xavi Simons. So you guys should just be confident that at the end of this summer transfer window, Chelsea is going to get Garnacho and they are also going to get Xavi Simons. But before they get these two players, they want to part ways Christopher Nkunku, Nicolas Jackson, and Raheem Sterling, like I earlier said in the video. Guys, I've come to the end of this video, right? Before I end the video, I would appreciate if you can hit a thumb up to this video, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you turn on the notification bell, you tell me what you think about this latest updates of Donnarumma being left behind. Remember, I said Donnarumma is not traveling with PSG for the UEFA Super Cup. So he might definitely leave this summer or next summer, right? What are your thoughts on this latest update of PSG wanting to part ways with Donnarumma? What are your thoughts on these latest players leaving Manchester City, and who do you think can be the right replacement for Jack Grealish, Savinho, and James McCarthy with Manchester City? What are your thoughts on Chelsea talks to sign Garnacho and Xavi Simons? Tell me all of this down in the comment section, and see you guys until my next video.